Well, really, we're a fairly new business. We have been in this space for a little while, bringing our technology to self-published authors to help them self-publish. And this is a place for us to meet with those authors and help them get to know us a little bit better.
I talk to a lot of authors who have no web presence. So a lot of times I'm able to at least get them launched even with a free website. In the publishing industry, one of the first things now they ask you is, what's your website, what's your social media, because publishers and agents, they want to see that you've already put something together.
The San Francisco Writers Conference is one of the best writers' conferences in the country. It's got an amazing vibe, an amazing faculty of people who are really experts in their field and making themselves available to really, share their knowledge with the next generation of writers.
I think that there's a really high quality of writer here. We've been really impressed with not only the knowledge that the writers have brought, but I think also the sense of support and community. I've been really impressed with some of the questions that were asked, and it's been really exciting to learn about all of the projects that authors are working on.
I always hear the feedback from the attendees is that everybody's so accessible. You can talk to editors and agents and speakers all during the conference. It's not like all the speakers go off and do their own thing separately. It's very much of a community feeling.
I think the San Francisco Writers Conference does a very good job of supporting writers who aren't very well known yet and who are talented and eager and interested in understanding how it all works.
This is one of the premier writing conferences in the U.S. and just have a lot of respect for the quality of writer that attends this conference, so I wanted to be part of it. It just kind of elevates this entire writing community when you have that sort of structure as part of a writing conference. There's a lot of synergy, a lot of energy here, that even as a professional that works with writers, I feel that when I'm here, and that's one of the reasons I like coming here.
Because there's so much opportunity for writers to succeed. There's a lot of new technology, the landscape has changed, and a lot of the power to publish and connect with readers is now in the hands of the writers themselves.
It's much easier to get published than it's ever been before because you can self-publish your books. This allows you to reach a much bigger audience, and I think that's one of the advantages now of being a writer that didn't really exist in that same way in the past.
There's all kinds of opportunities. People are hungry for good ideas and for interesting books. It's a time that's fraught with possibilities.
There are more tools that are in the hands of writers so they can self-publish their work. A writer can easily make their book available, very inexpensively, bring it to market. They don't have to wait now.
Don't stop. Keep it up, keep writing. Connect with other writers. There's nothing better than being a part of a writing community that can help motivate you, inspire you, give you great and sometimes critical advice to make you better at what you do.
Even if you plan to try to find an agent or a publisher, you really should engage with an editor. Finish writing and then hire a professional editor to work with you. I think that's my number one advice for all writers.
Believe in yourself. Follow your passion. It's the writers who continue to believe in themselves and to believe in the vision that's in their heart. Those are the writers that go on to become the major New York Times bestsellers.
Definitely focus on looking for tools and services out there that can help me be as professional as possible. And then, of course, a lot of opportunity to bring your work directly with readers.
The first thing that every writer should do is educate themselves about the business of publishing.
I would learn as much as I could about publishing, about what you need to do to get published.
We all start at the beginning when we enter the publishing industry, because the more you know about the publishing industry, the better prepared you will be to take advantage of all the amazing opportunities that are out there now.
If you are going to self-publish, you still have to become a professional publisher, right? And you have to learn all the different steps of publishing. Come to a conference like this where you can actually learn, all that's involved with the business of publishing.
It's just an amazing time to be a writer. There's never been a better time to be a writer because you can start writing your book today, and with 100% assurance, you know that your book will reach market. The opportunities for writers to reach readers has just never been greater.